Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. We are on a roll here. We've got 3 deaths today, and these have been ODs. So I need to step up my game in terms of shakedown of some of these cell blocks. And there's another one. What is going on? Okay, guys, it is time for a shakedown. Let's get it done. We need to get rid of all of this stuff. I can't have people ODing all the time. We need to sort out all of that stuff. If they have any of this stuff with them, we need to find it. I know they don't like having a shakedown, but it's just one of those things. We're just gonna need to get it done. Oh, I need to dismantle a few more objects over here. So if we go with dismantling object, footbridges, dismantling objects. Got some new anatomy models and stuff. I need to dismantle these as well. More stuff being found. Okay, let's just dismantle all of those so that we can get that whole thing all set up better. These dorms are gonna hold more. Why another? Oh. Can someone come and grab this guy, please? He's just gonna laying there. They're finding all kinds of stuff on these guys. The contraband in this prison is crazy. We need to figure out how we're gonna block some of that a little bit better. What has this guy done? What has he done? I want to understand what's he's found drugs on him. Okay, that's fine. Can we potentially... Nope. This guy's cover's been blown. We have a confidential informant over here. Oof. Our confidential informant status is really problematic. Okay, let's just get this shakedown done. I think this area has all been done, so we can actually now start to rebuild some of the sections. If we just go with some walls. Yep, all the way like that. All the way like so. We need to remove a few things here still. Can we just dismantle that and dismantle? Oh, that is being dismantled. And dismantle that also. Thank you very much. Get the rest of that built. Then we'll put some doors in there. I've got a few jail doors available. Ooh, okay, now we need some more walls, so I can just kind of get myself orientated. Concrete walls through there and through there. Through there and through there. We've got an intake of some medium prisoners, and we probably need to get to intaking some of these minimums as well. Okay, that will put the stuff up there a little bit. Let's get these showers cleared out. These definitely won't be showers anymore. Okay, 2 medium securities coming in. Why oh, we have to open each one of their doors individually to get them out, so at least there is someone around when this is happening. But yeah, I do want to keep a close eye on these guys. They tend to be a little bit aggro. Okay, this is almost done. So let's get our objects in there. Bunk beds. Like that and like that. Well, let's do one side first. Someone's found a hammer. Okay, there we go. Nope. Sorry. That's fine. like so, and like that, and excellent. Now let's get the shower heads in there. Shower heads, we've got a few. Yeah, so these guys can just kind of chill. Oops. Over there instead. Up against the wall. That shouldn't cause any problems. Oh, we need some toilets in here too. We need some shower drains. Okay, and a couple of toilets down here. Like so. Okay, the dorm should be pretty close to ready now. This guy's broken his own toilet, and that's why it's a bit of a watery mess over there. Someone will come around and fix it soon. Yeah, that's about right. Let's get some more of these drains in place. One there, one there, one there. Whoops. Like so. Still waiting on a couple of shower heads over here. Need to make sure people are stationed in the right spaces and places. Just to keep an eye. I do wonder, things get a little out of hand too quickly. This will add a few more things. These guys are actually quite calm, though we do have plenty of armed guards over here should they become rowdy. The chief is calling us. One of the spiritual leaders we bring in our religious programs has been riling up the inmates with all kinds of hateful speech. They've been fired, but the prisoners will take some time to cool down. Okay, so now we've got, this is one of those random events, so now prisoners will be all kinds of upset and probably start lashing out at other prisoners and my staff. This area over here. Okay, under objects, let's get the rest of our drains in place here. And these last 4 spots, and then we will make all of these dorms again. Cool. Rooms, dorm rooms, or dormitories. Yeah, like so should do the trick. And like so should do the trick. Up at 143, so the minimum security guys. Ooh. Why? Criminally insane capacity. Something about the capacity doesn't look quite right. Can we just have a look at the deployment? Yeah, absolutely. We need to sort that out. Almost at 26 SuperMax prisoners in here. Perfect. So there we go. And now so our minimum security capacity is 72. Why? Why only 72? It feels not right to me. 72. There's 6 per cell, right? Unless some of these bunk beds aren't actually usable. Okay, let's do this count. There's 12 times 6 gives us 72, right? But 12 times 4 gives us 48. Okay, and do that twice. Even that wouldn't be 72. That would be like 92. Even if it only accommodates 4. I don't get it. I don't get why our minimum. Hang on, let's have another look at our deployment. Something must be funny with our deployment. This is all minimum security. That is protective custody. This is SuperMax. That is, ooh, but those aren't cells at the moment. This is medium security. There's some death row cells that's available. Yeah, shouldn't be a thing. Even this is a lot. I don't quite understand why that is being a problem, unless it's capping it for some other reason. It feels like they should be allowing more people into a dorm here. It really does feel like there should be more capacity now. Anyway, now we can open up the intake again. So let's go to the intake. We'll open up the intake for minimum security. So please allow us to intake 49 additional prisoners. That'll at least give us a ton of cash. And we should be able to duplicate that one more time over here. But yeah, let's just have a quick look. What is happening with our stationed guards? In terms of deployment, we've got a patrol running in a few spots. What has just happened here? Stuff gets weird very quickly. Okay, so deployment. We don't have staff deployed. Oh, we do have staff deployed in a few locations. I believe we should deploy staff members in these locations so that there's at least some staff doing the rounds. Can we just get out of this view so I can see what is or was going on over here? How do we sort out these criminally insane prisoners, though? We're not intaking any of them. There's so many of them that are just turning into criminally insane prisoners that it does become a bit of a problem for us. Okay. Anybody? Oh, we have that. Okay, let's quickly have a look. So let's have a look at our intelligence piece. Informants, this is a potential CI. Yes, absolutely. Let's recruit him. So this guy's cover is blown. Paul Venny, Andrew Mead. Oh, Andrew Mead was the guy. So Paul Venny is well, let's activate Paul Venny, and then we'll see once they what happened? Oh, because he's active. Is it? Something's weird. Okay, he's over there now. So now we've got a bit of coverage going on. Can we see some stuff? Oh, this is the button. Alright, so we've got him. He's not actually... No. Let's activate him again. No, come on, activate him. Oh, they're taking him over here. Perfect. Okay, fine. Let's activate him over here. We'll see what's going on. Can we see? Does he offer us any kind of information? He says this guy has got some stuff on him, but he should be searched as soon as you get through there. That's okay. Don't mind that. This cell over here is kind of okay. We can't see anything over there, so let's just then deactivate him now. And there's a guy here that we'll just keep an eye on. So let's get out of here. So this guy will... Oh, you shouldn't be exiting in that direction, buddy. Okay, well, let's search that prisoner then. Since he's going to move in a different direction, we'll search him and find some stuff on him. Okay, good stuff. You are in there. I'm wondering if that has put a bit of a question mark on this guy. Not quite, because he wasn't active when we did it. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we managed to grab some stuff out there that would hopefully avoid people getting injured. These guys, I think, are informants or even potential informants. This guy has got some attributes that I don't quite know how we get our hands on that. Okay, so we should get a massive intake in the morning. 50 new prisoners coming in the morning. So let's get that intake, and then we'll see about boosting our staff numbers a little bit, because we probably will need to do so. Okay, let's speed things along. It is sleeping time, so hopefully everybody is nice and calm. I don't understand why these guys never sleep though. We don't have any death row prisoners. We don't have any coming in. Oh, I did want to... Someone's in lockdown. So if I go... I don't believe we can get a potential CI out of lockdown. They have to be in solitary. Okay, we're speeding along. Prisoners are going to start waking up. Meals are being prepared. Yeah, I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to put some metal detectors over here as well. Because these guys seem to be able to bypass this area. I don't need them, I don't want them to be walking down here. Whoa, what has happened? This guy, what has happened to him? Lockdown for what exactly? Store prisoner in a medical bed. Did these guys grab one another, or what happened here? Couldn't have grabbed one another. Can we understand what has happened with him recently? Destruction. Okay, so he was destroying property, and then the guards kind of sorted him out, and that's why there's a lot of blood over here. Okay, big intake coming in. Lots of blood. Lots of blood all over. The big intake is on the way. Okay, vehicles are going to arrive. Can I just open the door, please? Please come on in. And again, thank you. And again, thank you. And again, achievement unlocked 100. Whoa, that's a lot of prisoners coming in here. Okay, that's all of them now. Get them all to their cells. Well, search them first. That would be the right thing to do. We've got an early release. Thank you so much. We're just one of those facilities that like getting people released early for good behavior. That's going to give us a fair cash flow over here. So I do think we probably need a few more guards now. So let's go to staff. We'll get 5 more of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have 5 more of those guards, and maybe 1 more. How many of the dog handlers do we have? Grab us an extra dog handler. Oops, now we've got 2 extra dog handlers. I think all of that should be okay. We can have multiple foremen over here. Why? Don't get what the foreman would do. Now we've got a lot of minimum security guys hanging out over here, so we need to be very mindful of this. So we've got people patrolling here. Let's quickly have a look at our deployment while on pause. So we've got a patrol, and there's a few. Well, anyway, I suggest we actually station a dog handler here. Oh, it's a little not quite the way I would like it to, because they don't actually. So let's run. Let's do a pink route like that, and we'll get assign a dog handler onto the pink route, as well as we'll assign another, not an armed guard, we'll just assign another guard on the pink route as well, just so we get things a little bit clearer over here. Once they're there, they should hopefully sort us out a little bit. I can make that area a little bit bigger though. Okay, let's see. Where are these guys actually going? Working, yeah? That's fine. We need to actually sell these things. Oh, we can do it like this. So I think we can just say, well, oh, actually there's a button for it, or a little Sell object. So if we just say sell, that means we are selling all of these number plates. Someone is doing stuff. That's okay. Any rowdiness down here? No. I just can't seem to keep an eye on everything. What are they supposed to be doing? That is supposed to be in lockup. Or are they having yard time? Potentially they have yard time. But in the yard, nothing bad is going to happen in the yard. We've got tons of guards hanging out over here to manage these guys. These guys are currently on work free time, so they should be doing all kinds of stuff. I'm going to open it up for them. They're coming over for a meal, and these guys on the other hand are still kind of doing their thing over here. So I do wonder whether things will get out of hand here. This is starting to fill up. We can't do too many more guys in here. But yeah, this is getting pretty full. We may have to see about rejigging how we do that. Okay, so the question is now, do we go for the super prison transfer guys? Everything seems to be calm at the moment, and so we should be able to look into that. So let's see, maybe in daylight time. But I think what we do here is grab ourselves. This area isn't actually being used. So let's see, what kind of walls do we have? We've got like perimeter walls and stuff. So the perimeter wall, water pipes and electrical cables cannot be built underneath them. I don't think it really matters. A barred wall on top of foundations to create new areas or rooms. So that's just like a wall, but like with bars. So we could do these kind of walls, and maybe that's all we need to do. So for these guys we do that. So for this area, let's build some big bad walls over here. I don't think we're gonna go with more than this in terms of death row prisoners. So let's start this one out like so for now. Okay, that should be okay. What we'll do is we'll grab ourselves the large red jail door thing over here. So from there they should be able to get in here. Okay, good stuff. So that's underway. Then we'll see how we do that piece. How many guys are in each of these cells? Is it 2? It looks like 2. Oh, 3. Is there a research for this? Hang on. Is there a research for this? Where do we do the research? Bureaucracy. Aha! We haven't done all of this. Offshore tax haven. So the 3. Yeah, well, let's do that. So we'll save a little bit more money. Aha! So what is this? Small cells. Legal prep. Every prison runs into problems every now and again. Some of them will come with fairly big legal consequences. Your lawyer will start the paperwork to help keep the heat off you should something go wrong, but this needs to be done in advance. So yeah, potentially death row and execution, permanent punishments. Sometimes prison just enough. Your lawyer will file necessary paperwork, and then small cells. The cells in your prison require a certain amount of space to fit legal requirements, but imagine how many more cells you can fit. Wasn't the case. Removes the minimum size requirement for standard cells, but not necessarily for dorms. Is there a way? Well, let's unlock that one anyway. See if that makes a real difference. If I go here to rooms and we hover over dorms, what does this say? The variable size room for housing multiple prisoners. The bigger the dormitory, the more prisoners it can house. Doesn't seem to be any kind of limit. Does not seem to be any kind of limit to it. So really, we should be able to have much more capacity over here. Let's see if maybe the small cells research will unlock something for us. So is this almost done? It's so dark. I can hardly see this myself. I wouldn't even want to see whether you guys can see this. It is going over there. So yes, it is happening. Yeah, we're only going to have a handful of prisoners over here. And the CEO, the board has decided to experiment with a number of cost-saving measures across your facilities, and your prisoners being included. We need you to reduce the meal quantity and meal variation policies in your prison to low, so we can see what effect this has on overall budgets. Oh no. Okay, reduce... change the prison meal quantity and meal variation policies to low. So let's have a look at that. Meals. Policies, meals. Unfortunately, buddies, that's going to go down. Ooh, not none. To low. $1 a day. Low. Parole cutoff. Parole release rate. If a prisoner has a reoffending rate less than this value, they will be released at the end of their parole hearing. If enabled prisoners will only be assigned to a cell of a quality they deserve based on their behavior. Poorly behaved prisoners will never be assigned to a high quality cell, even if there are no other cells available. If disabled, prisoners will be assigned to any cell regardless of quality. But prisoners in a cell of a lower quality than average will be more resentful. Prisoners will still be upgraded to higher quality cells if they behave well. Wow, that's quite interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So if they murder someone, they go to SuperMax. Okay, you know what? Let's quickly have a look. So if you attempt an escape, you go over to max, to medium. If you attacked another prisoner, you go to medium. If you attacked staff, you go to medium. That is just right. Serious injury, what does up mean? Oh, so it's upper level. If you inflict serious injury, you go to upper level. Well, actually, let's just do up on all of them then. Yeah, that's better. Intoxication, no, it's fine. Found weapons, found tools, and found drugs. Let's just leave that down. Found tools, it'll be solitary. Attacked a prisoner, lockdown? No. And make that much harsher. Solitary. And this needs to be solitary as well, and that could just be one. None of this lockdown nonsense. Found luxuries, solitary for 1 hour. 4, 2, 4. Found weapons. Okay, I think that's okay policy piece now. I kind of never even looked at that. Okay, let's keep going on this. Okay, so now this thing is built and it's daylight, so we can kind of see what's going on now. Got a few prisoners coming in, but not a lot. So here I am keen that we place some sort of big cells that people won't actually interact with one another. Some more tasers came in. Okay, so from a foundation perspective, we need bricks. I am thinking, well, let's start it off on this side. It doesn't need to be super cozy and large. A prisoner transfer will be, I'm gonna give them slightly bigger cells here, and almost so that I can actually put a put a guard in there with them. Let's start it off like that. I think that should be about right, and what we'll do is we'll see about all the other stuff. So give me walls and doors. We're going to grab these large jail doors right in the middle here, please. Something like that should do the trick. And I'll do like cell, common room, see about how we do these things. But I want to kind of segregate these guys as best we can. This is the new intake guys, so they're going to go straight into solitary from there. It's very busy over here. There must be some kind of a ratio why we don't have more minimum security guys. Some kind of ratio for the stuff I've got in here. There's been some early release prisoners. That's also good. Come on, open up there, please. Okay, now that's been built. Now let's get some utilities down here. This is the other one, right? Yeah, that's the other one. So if we will run some utilities down there. Someone's been found with some stuff. Luckily we've got the dog over here now, so we do find the things. These guys are having a shower. It seems fine. Dorms seem okay. In bureaucracy, have we unlocked the... Oh no, the small cells are still underway. Takes a bit of time, it seems. That'll be done. Okay, now let's get a look. We'll get like one big cell set up over here. So I'm keen on doing almost something like that, because I actually want to put a guard in there with the guy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we deal with that. Why another... What? Where? No, you can't be serious. He's been injured. Well, let's slowly have a look at this. He's killed his parole lawyer. That's not good, guys. You're already in SuperMax. It's not good. Not what I want for my prison. Okay, well, this is kind of the size that I'm going to look at, and I'm going to see if I can put a guard in there with the guys and see if we can sort that out. But we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that button and leave your comments down below. I do read them, and I do appreciate them. Yes, and then yeah, come and join us on the Discord. The link will be in the description of the video. We're having some good conversations over there. See you next time. Bye bye.